I used many of these cable modems through the years for like 10 years or more. They were really crappy, and I never took them apart because they were owned by the ISP and didn't want to get into trouble. They had a really big fee if you didn't return them or you destroyed them, like $100 or more. That meant a lot back then. So yeah, I found this in the trash, and yeah, I want to see what's inside. I never looked at pictures online. I never had a reason to, but now it's right here. It's nobody's, and yeah, hopefully I can take it apart. It's Scientific Atlanta EPC 2203 series cable modem EMTA 12-volt 1 amp. Yeah, MAC numbers, made in China, hardware revision 1.1. Okay, so I think the screws are under the feet, which is not the best because it's hard to pry them out, but this is the trickery they resort to usually. Oh, yeah, there it is. Maybe I did take one apart. Hmm. Or it's just routers in general. That's where I got the idea that the screws are here. Many routers have this and switches. Yeah. Why not ruin the feet if you take it apart? But yeah, there's basically no good reason to take them apart. Nothing serviceable inside, probably. Just a circuit board, the processor, and the RAM and the ports, and that's it. So, yeah, probably. I didn't look inside yet. So let's see. Come on, come on. My hand is hurting like hell, so I may be a little bit slow. I carried something heavy for like almost a mile in both hands, and yeah, that just ruined the ligaments. That was a bad idea. But yeah, here we are. It's been hurting for more than a month. So that happens. Oops, sorry. Yeah, come on. The last screw. Oh yeah, I should remind myself to wipe everything because this was very close to the trash. Not in the trash, but yeah. Ooh, ooh, it's something. Oh boy, this was in the rain. Uh-huh. So yeah, let's see. In the front, there's nothing interesting, just some light guides for the LEDs that light up these annoying things that I looked at for weeks and weeks. When you just do a reset and hope to God that the next one stops blinking and connects. Oh boy, this brings back memories. So yeah, kind of dirty, but it's not really important. So one of these is a flash memory, probably this one, and this one is RAM, and this is the processor. Probably the power supply with these chokes. Something is missing here, so probably doesn't have all the functionality. This or this, probably a USB, so you can update the firmware. Reset button. A bunch of capacitors, or I don't know what these are, but I've seen them in phone line related stuff. Like, yeah, somebody pulled out the cable in a hurry, just tore it out. Oh, yeah, these were USB. I almost forgot. You could connect this directly to the PC or server or whatever, and you didn't have to go through the LAN, which was a big plus back then because you could use a simple PC as a server. You just connect the modem through the USB, and the PC's LAN port can be the port you share it through the network. So yeah, you didn't need to buy a second uh, network card. So yeah, USB. So let's take out the board. And there's still a lot of stuff on this side. Yeah, I believe these are microcontrollers or whatever. Something to do with voltages. Whatever, I don't know. I have no idea. But the main thing is that I only recognize these three parts. Oh, yeah, and I also recognize this. This is for network, for Ethernet, and processor, flash memory, and RAM. So yeah, this this doesn't have anything inside. Maybe I'll chop off the ports, cut them off because it's good for something, and yeah, the rest goes into the trash. Oh boy, uh, fate well deserved. That these are all in the garbage now. I think they still use some of these, but oh wait, bat, that's battery. So maybe these components would tie to a battery. Yeah, there's no LED on the front plate for that. That should be an LED for the battery. Heh. Yeah, so I found out something interesting here. But yeah, so a lot of these modems were built with a UPS, a battery inside that could last for a half an hour maybe, or 20 minutes without power, where the grid is crap and you can't supply steady voltage to the networking equipment. You can't have everything failing in every hour or every 30 minutes. You need a UPS in those areas. But it's not the case in Romania. We here since the since communism failed, we have steady power. So yeah, there's an outage maybe the at worst once a week, but for a couple minutes. Usually it's you can go on for 2 months without a power outage. So yeah, nah, let's say goodbye to this horrible, horrible crap technology that was still better than dial-up, but not as good as fiber. Fiber rules.